Hey guys, welcome to the All Signs weekly reading for December 13th to the 19th. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. So since it is All Signs, we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Timestamps will be down below, so you guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign. They are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest if it's not resonating with you, or you don't want someone back or something like that. It's probably not your message, okay? But yeah, so I've also been posting the mid-December readings. I think I have 4 more that'll be posted tomorrow, which should be the last 4. And so if you haven't checked out your sign, I think I only have to do Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer because I went reverse order. So I think those are the 4 that I still have to do, but those will be out tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And then I'm going to be starting the 2022 readings as well. We also have the full moon that's coming up, so I'll be doing a reading for that as well this week, okay? So lots of stuff coming up. I'm going to be busy. So let's get into it, though. Let's see what's going on for the week. We're going to pull some oracle cards here that I have laid out, and we're going to pull some tarot as well. So let's start with Aries. Let's see what is happening for you this week, Aries. What is going on? We have indecision, number 8. Ooh, and we have beginnings with the new moon, number 8 and number 2. So some of you are trying to make a decision on something new or to start something. You could be not sure if you should start something or not. But let's see what the tarot has for you. What's going on with Aries this week? What does Aries need to know? We have 4 of Swords. We have the 3 of Wands, the Devil, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so you're thinking a lot about, again, something new, Ace of Cups. We have the Tower. This could have come in like unexpectedly, or maybe you were kind of thrown off by this new start or this new beginning. But I feel like with this 4 of Swords being your current energy, it's almost like there's this, like you're thinking a lot about it and you're kind of really trying to clear your mind around it. I feel like you're trying to gain a sense of clarity. The 3 of Wands in your challenge position here is indicating to me that there's like this, it's hard for you to like see the future or see the potential of what this could bring you. It's almost like you are having a hard time maybe seeing this come to fruition, or how it will come to fruition is almost what I'm getting. The Devil in your advice makes me feel like you gotta let go, like free yourself from this energy. You don't have to stay stuck in that Devil energy. And when you can free yourself from that Devil energy, that's when you can open yourself up. Queen of Cups, you can open your heart, and be receptive to this Ace of Cups, right? You can actually take it and move forward with it. So this feels like there's something new here, but for some reason you're struggling to like move forward with it. Let's clarify these cards here for Aries. Clarify the cards on the table. So we have the Queen of Swords with the 4 of Swords. Yeah, 3 of Wands with the Fool, the Devil with the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups with the 9 of Wands. Justice here at the bottom. So I do feel like you're going to make the right decision. Again, with the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's like you're struggling to get that clarity. I think you're really trying to discern. And I think with the 4 of Swords, like too, like the Queen of Swords is air, but also water. All the queens are water plus their element that they are. So it's almost like the Queen of Swords has a good judgment of like using her intuition, but also using her logical mind. So some of you are just really trying to gain that clarity of like, what is intuitively and logically the best decision for me? What's the right thing to do with this Justice card? And I think as well, we have the Death card behind that with the Hierophant. It's like having to possibly let something go in order to take this beginning or this new opportunity for you. But again, your challenge here with the 3 of Wands and the Fool is like really seeing, there's a lack of direction is almost what I feel like. You don't see where this is taking you, because the Fool can be a very like off the cuff type of an energy. And the 3 of Wands really wants to know, like, you know, where is this going? Where is this leading me? And the Fool card's kind of like, you'll find out. So I feel like there's almost like a lack of trust in where this is going, and that's what maybe holds you back. Again, needing to know the details, right? Devil, 8 of Pentacles. Your advice here is to really work through whatever's holding you back. Really look at the details or go within to really figure out, like, you know, why do I feel stuck? Why am I not willing to step out of a comfort zone or take a new step? What's holding me back from making this conscious decision, right? And there could be something subconscious that's still kind of blocking you from moving forward. Okay, so really taking a look at that, whatever that is for you. I do feel like there's something presented. I kind of feel like you're already aware of what this is, but it makes me feel like you have to maybe make the decision this week. Okay, or at least communicate some sort of a decision or a choice surrounding something. The 9 of Wands with the Queen of Cups and your outcome makes me feel like I think you're going to be able to move forward with the Queen of Cups, but the 9 of Wands makes me feel like it's been a struggle to kind of get here. You're probably going to feel a little bit like depleted, maybe tired, okay, by the end of this week. And I almost feel like this is just kind of like really weighed on you for some reason, whatever this decision is. Really wanting to make the right decision, but also like, I think your need to know the details is almost what's exhausting you more. It's like needing to use the fire energy and the Aries energy to just kind of like go for it. That's almost what, like with the Fool being in your challenge, the Fool can be Aries energy. So it's like taking that leap and just diving into something is kind of more of an Aries thing to do. You know, pursuing what feels good to you with passion. And I think that almost you're being super cautious. So there's like an interesting, it's like not a typical like Aries. I mean, it obviously depends on your chart, right? Sun sign, moon sign, rising sign are not everything, but there's something that you're holding back on for some reason. And I think you're being asked to really look at like, why are you holding back on it? Is it because you feel you need to know all the details? Because that could be what's holding you back. Okay, so free yourself of the need to know all the answers is kind of what I feel. So that's what's coming up for you this week, Aries. Hopefully that resonated. If not, like I said, you can check out any of your other signs. All right, we're going to move on. All right, so let's see. We're going to see what's going on for Taurus now. So let's see, what does Taurus need to know for the week of December 13th to the 19th? Let's see, Taurus. Ooh, we have number 11, cornucopia. So abundance. Let's see, and then we have action, number 15. So some of you are like receiving some sort of like a reward, or like in the sense of you've taken action on something, and so now it's like you're getting the blessings of that taking action. So however that kind of like resonates for you. Some of you, this could be around the full moon coming up, okay? Let's see what's going on for Taurus here. We have the 3 of Wands. A lot of you are like expecting this reward. We have the Emperor, the Moon, and then the 7 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Again, something's kind of like on its way. There's kind of this like expectation with the 3 of Wands. You're waiting for something to show up based on, I feel like, something you've taken action on. The interesting with the Emperor in your challenge here is kind of maybe the energy of being so much in the masculine of taking action that it's like to receive the cornucopia, you have to be more in your feminine. Okay, so your challenge here could be that you're in the go, go, go mode versus the receptivity. With the Emperor here. Okay, we're going to clarify these, so we'll kind of get a little bit more detail, but there's some sort of challenge when it comes to the masculine energy, or like that maybe even being a little stubborn around something. Could be the expectation, okay? Your advice here, again, is the moon. So it's like that feminine receptive energy, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut on things. I feel like there's a need to like open yourself up to allowing. There's something around the full moon that I think is going to be coming, something's going to be coming in based on the action that you've taken up until this point. You could be closing something out or just like getting the reward of the actions that you've taken. It's something that you've been waiting for, Seven of Pentacles. It's like you're getting the investment or you've invested wisely into something. So this feels like something good is coming towards you, or you're getting the risk, like something for, again, your actions. Three of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. The Moon is clarified by the World, and then the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Empress, yeah. Two of Cups here. Some of you, it could also be a relationship, like needing to take action on a relationship. I actually feel like some of you are, it's not you taking action, it's like you could be waiting for someone to come towards you. With the Three of Wands and the Knight of Swords, again, it's like you're waiting for something to come towards you. This is something that you're wanting, but again, it's like needing to be in that receptive feminine energy. The challenge here with the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like not being so stubborn and being more nurturing, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here with that. For some of you, if there's a relationship, it's like the block could be that someone's with somebody else. Okay, so take that as it resonates, because that's not going to be everyone. Your advice with the Moon and the World card is really, it's highlighting that there's like some sort of a intuitively, like, I don't know, picking up on something here. Let's see, what is this Moon and the World here in their advice? What is this Moon and the World card here for their advice for Taurus this week? Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It's almost like knowing when to give up. That is a very interesting. Your advice is to know when something's over, know when something's done. I don't know if you guys are waiting for someone to show up here. Why is this Seven of Pentacles here with the Empress and the outcome? Page of Cups. You are getting something in return, but there's almost this need. I feel like for some of you, again, with the Emperor in the challenge, it's like you're so much in the go, 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 the do, and it's like know when to just like back off. What you're waiting for is going to come towards you, but you have to be open and receptive to it instead of trying to force it. That's what it kind of feels like. Clarify the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Cups and the Hermit. Like, I almost feel like, again, it's just this energy of like you're trying to force things and you need to be more nurturing, more open, and more receptive. Also, maybe like focusing on like self-care, focusing on self might be a challenge for you. Like with the Ace of Cups, Hermit, and the Queen of Pentacles, that would really be about like taking time for yourself, intuitively just kind of like tapping into how you feel, doing some self-care things for yourself to like make you feel good. It's like, again, more of that feminine, nurturing energy. Your blessings and what it is that you're waiting for, that you've been trying to achieve, is coming towards you, but it's almost like know when to just take a break. It's like you don't have to force something to happen here. Be more open. I feel like when you can open yourself up and you can allow things to happen, that's when it will come in here for you. So this feels like it's like you need to wait with the Three of Wands, but you're forcing it with the Knight of Swords. There's kind of this rushing energy. So I'm not sure what you're being very adamant about this week, Taurus, but it feels like something to do with either a relationship or like you've invested into something and you're waiting for like the payoff of it with the cornucopia. Okay, but there's a need to be more open to what it is that you actually want. I feel like there's this like blocked energy because there needs to be this like, I don't know, you need to like, it's like there's a stubbornness. Very like adamant that you want it maybe a certain way as well. Okay, so take that as it resonates. Kind of an interesting message, Taurus. But it's like, just allow things to happen. You've already taken the action that you need to do. If it's going to work, it's going to work. And if you need to, I feel like for some of you, it's like you got to let it go. You got to let it be. Let it unfold naturally. So hopefully that resonated. If not, you can check out your other signs. Kind of it seemed very specific, but that's what I have for you, Taurus. We're going to move on to Gemini. So let's see what's coming up for you this week. What does Gemini need to know for the week of the 13th to the 19th here? Let's see. We have the Magician and the Mirror, number 53. And then we have Trust, number 32. So it's almost like a trusting that things are going to show up. Yeah, the Moon. Some of you have some fears around something. There's a need to trust your situation more. Your challenge is the 10 of Cups. Your advice is the 8 of Pentacles. Your outcome is the 4 of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands here at the bottom. Yeah, like you almost feel, I feel like you feel like you're going to miss out on something, or that you haven't yet received anything in a situation. I feel like there's fears around like not knowing. You got to trust. It's hard to not know how things are going to play out. And this could have to also do with like emotionally, like things coming up. It could have to do with your emotions or a relationship or friends, family, 10 of Cups, okay? It almost feels like your challenge is that you haven't yet reached the 10 of Cups. You're still struggling to kind of get to that place of feeling like my life is just grand. Like I love everything about my life and everything's blessed and like, you know, all is good kind of thing. It's almost like you're still, it's like you feel like you're missing the mark. Like you haven't hit that yet. You're trying to create it with the Magician and the Mirror, but it's almost like this energy of, you're still trying to alchemize it almost, because I'm getting like Temperance energy off of this guy. Okay, your advice here is the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like your advice is to like keep putting in the energy and the effort, keep putting in the work. Or some of you, it's like taking your mind off of, because we have 3 water cards and then we have the Pentacles. So it's almost like maybe for some of you, you need to focus more on your day-to-day tasks and things that need to be done versus like getting stuck in this emotional space. Okay. Your outcome is the 4 of Cups. So I actually feel like this opportunity, especially with the Ace of Wands here, it's coming in towards you. Again, though, some of you have this fear that you're going to miss it or it's not going to happen for you. Let's clarify these cards here for Gemini on the table, please. Clarify these cards for Gemini this week. So the Moon, we have the Sun. Interesting, opposite energies. 10 of Cups, we have the 3 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant. And the 4 of Cups, we have Judgment. 5 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Something's being highlighted here. I also feel like there's, again, that need for balance. Fire and water, right? Masculine, feminine. Taking action and receiving. There's this like need for harmony, yin and yang, right? I feel like something's being highlighted here for you that like maybe a fear you're becoming aware of almost. I do feel like there's some sort of like things I don't think have maybe worked out in the past. Could be with regards to relationships, 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords, where It's like you thought they were the 10 of Cups and then they ended up hurting you, disappointing you, not working out. And that makes me feel like that's where these fears stem from. That's a little bit of that is the challenge, right? 10 of Swords, or 10 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. So it's almost like you're looking for this. Some of you, it's like a divine counterpart. You're looking for love, right? I feel like you have a lack of, you don't believe that things are going to work out. We have the 5 of Cups, or 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups. So some of you have like abandonment issues, could stem from like childhood or something like that, okay? And I think those things are starting to come up to the surface so that you can heal them. 8 of Pentacles with the Hierophant means like, it's giving me this energy of staying committed and keep working on improving, or keep working on. Some of you, it's like a spiritual practice, okay, to like ground yourself. Others of you, this is like if you're learning anything or you're working on anything, it's like you stay committed to like learning it and gaining the wisdom and the knowledge. I feel like it's like your advice is almost like stay on course, like stay the journey, okay, because you're learning a lot from where you're going or what you're going through. But it obviously is going to have challenges, right? With Judgment and the 4 of Cups, it's like you won't miss this opportunity. It's meant for you with Judgment. Something's going to like show up for you here with the 4 of Cups. This opportunity is going to be presented in front of you. But I think what's the challenge right now is this like this fear, this lack of trust. Okay, we've got trust here. It's like you don't trust that you're able to manifest this and create this in your reality because of failures or failed situations in the past that were really teaching you, okay, to prepare you and to awaken you for something better. Okay, so don't get so bummed out. I feel like if anything's coming up to the surface emotion-wise, definitely take a look at those. They're coming up so that you can heal them and you can shine a light on them and blend that like shadow and light aspects within yourself, right? It's like you can no longer hide this aspect of yourself. It's coming up for a reason. You need to kind of clear that so that you can bring in this new opportunity. Because even Judgment, it's like letting go of the past to move forward, right? To have this kind of like new beginning almost. So that's kind of what's coming up. It's not anything specific. I almost feel like there's like emotional healing stuff that's coming up this week. Something's being highlighted that you have to work through. And it's so that you can bring in what you're trying to manifest for yourself. So it's some sort of like lack mentality or not feeling good enough or fear that it hasn't worked out, so it's not going to work out, like that sort of thing. But that's what I have for you, Gemini, so hopefully that resonated. If not, check out your other signs. Let's see what is going on here for Cancer. Let's see what is happening for you. What is going on for Cancer this week? What does Cancer need to know? We have Deceit, number 25, which is for me this like 7 of Swords energy. And then we have the Unexpected, number 43, so another 7. Some of you, Cancer, here, I'll hold these up for you. I don't know, there might be like someone unexpectedly, like, I don't know if you find something out or someone betrays you or deceives you that you weren't expecting or something like that. Maybe you're holding yourself back from something. Let's see, what's going on here for Cancer? What is this about this week? 8 of Swords is your situation. Your challenge is the 4 of Pentacles. Your advice is the 5 of Pentacles. Your outcome here is the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This feels like like self. This doesn't feel like another person. This feels like you're holding yourself back is almost what it feels like. Some of you may be holding yourself back from stepping into something or feeling, some of you it's just like how you view yourself as well, Cancer. The Eight of Swords in your situation is making me feel like you're really kind of like in your head, trapped in fear, like really kind of this like, there's a lot of lack. Because typically I view the Four of Pentacles as like a pretty good card, but with it beside the Four of Pentacles or the Five of Pentacles here, it's almost like you're kind of keeping yourself stuck in this like mindset of like, I can't have things, or things don't work out for me, or something like that. There's kind of this like, you know, when people say like throwing yourself a pity party, I don't mean to be rude, but like, do you know what I mean? It's like you're really kind of down on yourself for some reason. The Four of Pentacles is an interesting, like, so Four of Pentacles is like, I am going to hold on to everything I have because I fear that things aren't going to, there's nothing more that's going to come in. Like I have to save everything. The Five of Pentacles is this like, I never get anything. It's like, I never have abundance and things never come in towards me. So it's like this, I'm not even worthy is the Five of Pentacles, right? Four of Pentacles is like, I know I'm worthy, but there's nothing coming in. So I have to hold on to what I do have. So your challenge is the Four of Pentacles. I almost feel like with the challenge of the Four of Pentacles, it's like not being open, okay? Or like restricting yourself, blocking yourself off, especially with the Eight of Swords there. Your advice is the Five of Pentacles, which is like, I don't know, I think you almost like need to leave behind this energy of, it feels like a self-worth thing. It's like you got to let that go. If you have anything where you're holding yourself back from things, deceiving yourself, betraying yourself, it's like letting that go. Leaving that out in the cold, letting that go, that's no longer who you are. And when you do that, you end up in this King of Swords energy of like having a clear mind, feeling confident in yourself. Okay. Some of you, there's something unexpected that comes up that you don't believe you're capable of stepping into. Let's clarify the cards here for Cancer. Clarify the cards on the table here for Cancer, please. Yeah, Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Again, you don't believe you're good enough. Four of Pentacles and the Death card, not letting go. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Your advice is to let go. King of Swords, and we have the Empress. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So in order to be happy, Cancer, in order to reach this place of wish fulfillment, if this is what you're wanting to create for yourself, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, like you can have this. You have to believe that you can have it. You also may have to let something go, unexpectedly maybe. It's like Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles is like you don't believe in yourself. You're keeping yourself trapped in fear. Meanwhile, you are the Nine of Pentacles. It's here, right? This is in your energy, but you don't believe it. Because the Eight of Swords is a card of like yourself, keeping yourself stuck. Okay, she could just take she has swords all around her. She could just take the blindfolds off, right? But she chooses not to. And so you're kind of like keeping yourself stuck in this cycle, and your problem is that you're holding on to something that needs to end, or that should end, or transform, or transition. So your challenge is that you're trying to hold on to this when your advice is Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, like let it go. Stop holding on to things that aren't serving you anymore. When you can let this go, you get that, again, that clarity of the mind. You've hit the end of the cycle with the Ten of Swords. So some of you might feel like very blocked clarity-wise, right? But with this King of Swords, we get the Empress, and so there's this confidence, there's this knowing this worth, that knowing that you're valuable, knowing that you are worthy of abundance, right? Of good things. There's this like confidence that you're going to exude when you can let go of like whatever this is. This is like something that's blocking you from your success. This is like something internal that you're needing to transmute this I don't know, some of you, this might come up unexpectedly, like all of a sudden you're like, why am I thinking this way? Why am I, you know, it's like you got to let it go. So there's a lot of like, it's almost like you got to clear your energy. Yeah, the unexpected card, we have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Give me one more here. And the Seven of Swords. It's like, again, a lot of sevens. You're being like, maybe you're fearful of the unexpected, okay? So it's like you don't know what's going to come up, and so there's this fear around it. I feel like for some of you, it's something to do with your money. It's not love, it's like your financial situation, your whatever. You're fearful of like what could happen. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's what creates the fear. But in that, you're holding yourself back by not opening yourself up to anything now. So that fear is actually holding you back because it's not allowing you to be open and receptive. When you can let go of the mental chatter and the mental fear and the mindset around something, that's when you're going to be able to open yourself up to abundance, because you've mastered your mind. You've controlled the mind. So, interesting message, Cancer, but it does feel like mindset-wise, there's something you have to let go of that is preventing you from really receiving any sort of abundance. It's trying to come in here for you, but it's like it's more the mind that's holding you back. And when you can kind of gain control of that King of Swords energy, when you can like really have that clarity and that control over your situation, that's when you're going to be able to bring in that abundance, because the mind is clear. Okay, so doing some sort of like anything this week to kind of clear the mind, meditation, going for a walk, just being by yourself, whatever that is for you, definitely, if this is relating with you, definitely do that this week. So that's what I have for you. Let's move on. We're going to see what is coming up here for Leo this week. So let's see, what does Leo need to know for the week ahead? We have the number 13, financial constraints. Always makes me think of the Five of Pentacles, sorry. Leo, I want to do something over here. We have wisdom, number 22. So 4 could be significant, okay, or 2. Let's see. I almost feel like you've learned something financial. Your situation is the Ace of Cups. Your challenge is the Page of Cups. Your advice, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And your outcome is the Lovers. Bottom of the deck, we got the Three of Swords. Oh, Leo. So there's definitely an opportunity here. We have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I almost feel like your challenge is to really step into this, possibly making a choice with the Lovers here. I feel like there's something that you've learned from that either hasn't worked out in the past with this wisdom and the financial constraints. It could have been something financial, but it feels like where you once had lack, it's like you have a better understanding of why that had to happen, why it did happen, you know, the situation. It's like you've learned, you've gained a sense of knowledge and wisdom and clarity, I want to say as well, from some situation in your life. I feel as though there's this opportunity, Ace of Cups, that you're having a hard time like either taking or stepping into, or for some reason the communication is a bit of a challenge here as well. Okay, maybe expressing yourself in this situation. The Ace of Pentacles, it makes me feel like the advice here is to like make it real. That's what I'm getting off of this Ace of Pentacles. It's like it goes from an emotion to something tangible, something real. And when you do that, you come into union. It's like, or there's like an ability to make a choice, an alignment. I feel like something didn't work out in the past. Financial constraints, Three of Swords. It feels like something didn't work out in the past. Something karmic, maybe. You've learned a karmic lesson, I feel, for a lot of you. Okay, so let's clarify this and see what this is. It could be love, but it also could be money. Like, it's kind of both or either or. So take it how it resonates for you, but let's clarify and see and then make it a little bit more specific for us. Let's see. Let's clarify the cards on the table for Leo, please. What's coming up this week for Leo? Can you clarify these cards, please? So the Ace of Cups is with the Two of Wands. Page of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups. And the Lovers, we have the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom. So some of you, this is like about your path. Something's coming in here for you. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands. Something's coming in, and again, I feel like there's this like need to make something real. We have the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like to get out of the illusion, you have to kind of like ground something, make something real, something practical. Make it a real thing. With the Page of Cups and the Seven of Swords, it makes me feel like, again, you're holding back from maybe moving forward in something. Okay, with the Two of Wands, even that can be like planning for the future. It's like maybe you're planning and you're like have this idea of where you want to take something, but there's this holding back of like not expressing it or not showing it to the world. Okay, not communicating it. With the Seven of Swords, it's like you're hiding it. Okay, so there's something that you're kind of hiding or not expressing. And I feel like there's the advice with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups is like you gotta like bring something down to reality. And then with the Lovers, we have the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. There's something really good money-wise coming in here for you. Again, I feel like for some of you, you've learned a lesson when it comes to your money. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. So you've healed something when it comes to like a value, monetary practicality. I feel like success-wise, you're doing really well, but it's because you've learned a valuable lesson when it comes to your finances. This could maybe have to do with love now, where it's like now you have to open yourself up to love. Why is this Four of Pentacles with the Lovers here for Leo in the outcome? Why is this Four of Pentacles with the Lovers here? Seven of Pentacles. Strength. Needing to be patient, okay? It's almost like what's coming in, it's not here yet. It's like, it's not real. I don't know what that means in that sense. It's like you're waiting for it to become real. You have this like dream, a hope, a wish. Some of you are really choosing to commit yourself to this too, okay? So that could be part of this, like making it real. Where is this Lovers and the Four of Pentacles going though? Like what is this Four of Swords? It's like it's still an idea. I think you're manifesting something. It's like an idea, something. If it's something financial, it's something that you also emotionally connect with. Okay, but it's almost like you haven't yet either moved forward with the idea or you haven't yet made something a reality. So like what, High Priestess? Yeah, it's like you're holding it back. Ten of Wands. What are they supposed to do in this situation? Like I'm not really... Page of Swords. Some of you are still trying to like create the change. You still have more to learn in order to fully step into this. Okay, so maybe some of you are just working on something this week that is not yet revealed. If this is love, it's like you're not yet ready for it. There's a need to still focus on yourself and your finances. I just got this, I got this in the December reading for you guys, where it's like, it's not right now the time to focus on love. It's like you're kind of closed off to it. You're more focused on your resources. I just got that in the December reads for you. So if that's, I feel like this maybe has something to do with that. So take that as it resonates, but it feels like you're holding back on something. You're not ready to fully step into something. It could be love, but it could also be if you have an idea of something that you're wanting to create. It's like it's not ready to put it out there, but you've definitely learned a lesson from a financial perspective. It's almost like you're being more cautious, or you've just really pulled yourself out of a tough financial situation, and now this is just like, it's just highlighting that, and this is more about you moving forward in a very abundant way. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles are both cards of abundance, right? You are definitely in an alignment here with the High Priestess and the Lovers, but it's almost like there's still a little bit of like needing to make something clear. Okay, Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords, like you might need more information or still have to be, like you're still trying to figure something out. So it's like it's not ready yet. Even if it's like a manifestation, it's like it's not ready yet. So these readings have been interesting this week. That's what I have for you though, Leo. So hopefully that resonates. If not, you can check out your other signs. But that is what I have. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So let's move on to Virgo here. Let's see what is going on for Virgo this week. What does Virgo need to know for the week ahead? Oh, we got two here. We have Goddess of the Moon and Healer of the Ages. 51 and 52. And we have Peace. So some of you just kind of like taking a break, maybe doing some healing work, connecting to your intuition. Some of you are going to be like meditating more, or you have like that's something that you could be starting. Maybe you're doing like some energy healing work or something. We have the Nine of Swords in your situation. Your challenge is the Knight of Swords. Your advice is the King of Pentacles. And your outcome is the World card. Bottom of the deck, we have Death. So some of you are healing from something. Could be something around the full moon that you're like kind of letting go of, okay? Closing out a chapter, a cycle. We have been in an eclipse season. I feel like there's something you're stressing about though. There's something that you're worried about with the Nine of Swords there. You know what the right thing to do is though. I'm noticing the owl on this card. So it's like you have a sense of wisdom. It's just that your mind is kind of getting in the way. So it's like your challenge here is moving forward, like taking action on something with the Knight of Swords. But I almost feel like it's maybe not the right time to do that because you have to kind of clear your mind. You also might not be sleeping very well. I know if you're anything like me, I don't always sleep well around the full moon. So that could be a challenge for you this week as well with the Nine of Swords. I feel like with the King of Pentacles in your advice, it's like needing to kind of ground your energy and get back to like your roots, especially that being your energy with the King of Pentacles there. But it's like there's some sort of chapter closing out with the World and Death card. There's some sort of chapter closing out here for you. But you're kind of stressed about it. So you're healing from something and letting something go is the basic message here. Let's see. What is going on here for Virgo? Let's clarify these cards. Clarify the cards here on the table for Virgo. Yeah. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords. So again, it's like there's something that's ending that's been painful for you that you're healing from, that you're letting go of. Knight of Swords with Judgment. The Seven of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups with the World. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, your advice here is to really focus on like your material, what you need to invest your time and energy into, or like shifting what you invest your time and energy into, making more of a practical, like to get out of your head, because I feel like you're very in your head here. You're healing from something. Nine of Swords, Three of Swords is like there's something that has happened here for you that you're healing from. You're needing, it's heavily on your mind, definitely. But it's a little bit challenging and it's painful, right? Like it doesn't feel good, and it could definitely be affecting your sleep. The Knight of Swords and Judgment makes me feel in your challenge that it's hard for you to let go of this. It's hard for you to move forward, move on. That's the challenge a little bit, is like the letting go aspect, even though I see you doing that. It's just that you're struggling with that a little bit. You're struggling to move forward. You're struggling to detach yourself is also what I want to say with the Knight of Swords. Okay, to like learn what you need to and heal from that and move forward. So maybe focusing with the King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, like focusing on earthly things, your day-to-day, things that ground you. Again, like I said before, focusing on those types of things might help kind of clear the mind a little bit or shift that perspective. Again, the World with the Eight of Cups is really making me feel like you're walking away from something. And it's all about finding a sense of peace. I think that's like kind of what you're trying to do, is like find this sense of peace and heal from something and really kind of like let something go. So the full moon, if you do anything for the full moon, like ritual wise, or even just like taking that space for yourself, like I feel like that might be beneficial for you to like fully release something. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom here makes me feel like there's something like money wise. I feel like King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, like it feels like something love or something that's hurt you is what's highlighted here, but it's like your money's doing really well. I feel like some of you could be signing a contract, okay, to like maybe make more money or something like that. But I feel like for the most part, it's highlighting that you're going to be healing and moving forward from something and like kind of detaching yourself. Even though you're struggling with that, I actually feel like you're going to be successful in it. So it's like you're going to maybe feel a lot better by the end of this week, maybe feel at peace. Okay, this full moon might really help to kind of like wrap that up for you. So that's pretty much what I have for you. Even the peace card, it's a number 28, which breaks down to a 10. So completing a cycle here. Okay, so that is pretty much what I have for you, Virgo. Hopefully that resonates for you guys. Hopefully that resonates. All right, we are going to move on to Libra. So let's see what's happening here this week for Libra. Libra, what does Libra need to know this week? If I can pick up the card. We have Yin and Yang, number 22. Oh, and then we have Acceptance, number 4. 4 has been very significant, like 2s and 4s for some reason I've been picking up on a lot today. So there's kind of this like balancing of this harmony. There could be some acceptance between you and another person. It's almost like you're both on the same page, or you're just, again, like accepting each other or accepting a situation. It feels good, like it feels positive. It really feels like you're like getting on the same page. So let's see what's going on for Libra here. Obviously you guys are all about balance, so that makes sense, but what is going on for Libra here this week? We have the Strength card as your situation. Your challenge is the Six of Pentacles. Your advice is the Wheel of Fortune, and your outcome is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're trying to control something. We have the Seven of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So you're trying to control something with the Strength card. I feel like there's a need to kind of just like go with the flow, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and your advice. It makes me feel like just like let fate do its thing, let destiny do its thing. Let the change happen. Don't try to control anything. Don't try to force anything, because I feel like you want something to work. It doesn't feel like a bad type of controlling. It's like you want something so bad. I feel like it's going to happen. You just have to let it happen. The Six of Pentacles here in your challenge makes me feel like, again, it's like you're struggling to have the balance and the acceptance. It's almost like you're struggling to let something play out, or even some of you, you're struggling with accepting help, okay? The universe is going to help move this forward. You just have to let the universe do its thing. Because in your outcome here, we have the Ace of Wands. So the thing that you're wanting, if it's a person, a situation, whatever it is, it's like it's going to happen for you, but you don't have to try to control it all. That's what I'm getting off that Strength card. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. You have fire in your chart, okay, specifically Sagittarius or Leo. Yeah, it's almost like you're trying to control it because there's like, I don't know, what if it doesn't work? Like there's like Seven of Cups makes me feel like there's just like this, oh, I need everything to happen the way that it is supposed to happen. And I almost feel like when you accept this and you're just like, I embrace whatever happens, it's like that's when the universe is like, here you go. So let's see, Libra. We have Strength with the Page of Wands. Yeah. Three of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. Accepting help, like other people, assistance, working together. Like there's this, even if it's with the universe, it's like you got to accept the help from the universe. Knight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. And then with the King of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Some of you have, like there's fire here. You could be dealing with a fire sign though. We have the World. So there's something coming to completion. There's something happening for you. It definitely could be, maybe there's a person that you're talking to, you're trying to like control how this works, how this moves forward. You know when like people, this is just an example, this doesn't mean this is what you're doing, but this is just an example. You know when people like, they really like a person and so they're like saying things intentionally to like get that person's attention or get them to reach out, or like just saying shit to say shit so that like, you know, this like trying to control the fact that like I want this relationship to move forward, I want this to happen. That's kind of what it feels like. It kind of feels rushy. It's gonna happen. King of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay, but I almost feel like you have to let, with your advice here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups, is like let this person come towards you, or let this situation open up for you. Don't try to force it. Some of you, there may be people around you, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There may be people around you that can help you, that the challenge here is letting them help you or taking advice or something like that. The other thing that I'm getting off of this is like, your challenge here is not having things one-sided. So your challenge is like Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles are both cards of like equal give and take, helping each other out, teamwork, collaboration, you know what I mean? Like giving assistance. But it's in your challenge, which makes me feel like something's not reciprocal, or you're not allowing something to be reciprocal. Okay, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. You don't have to force something. I see it coming in. This thing that you're trying to, it's like you're trying to take things into your own hands, Page of Wands, but you have to like allow this person to come forward. That's what I feel. Kind of an interesting message. They've all been a little bit interesting. So this feels like you're moving forward in something. Some of you are like this because you've been hurt in the past, so you're trying to you want it to work. But I think you just have to let it flow naturally. It feels like a relationship. It's like, let it happen naturally. You don't have to try to force this. Be more open, be more receptive to what's trying to come towards you instead of trying to put your imprint on it. You don't have to release that control a little bit. Because I feel like there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of chemistry here, there's a lot of good things. And you have the ability to work together. There is that yin and yang, again, obviously energy of that balance, that harmony, but it's you got to let that play out. You got to let it's just the flow of it, It's you got to let it naturally go back and forth. Again, you're Libra, right? So it's balancing things out, let the balance happen rather than being so rah. So it feels very it almost your energy feels very chaotic because you want it to happen so bad, but it's almost the more you let it just happen naturally, the better it'll be. Okay, so just let something play out the way it's supposed to this week. You don't have to try and control it and make it happen a specific way. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully that resonates for you guys. If not, you can check out your other signs. But let's move on here to Scorpio. Let's see. What is going on for Scorpio this week? Let's see. Scorpio. Ooh, we have number 3, blossoming abundance. And we have, I want this specific one. Okay, maybe it's this one. Ooh, we have change, number 35, thunder moon. So there's some sort of change happening here, but I feel like it's a good change. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what is happening on that card. Your situation with the Ace of Swords. Your challenge is the Eight of Swords. Your advice is the Queen of Cups. Outcome is the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. Open yourself up. I've been getting this for a lot of signs, like this resistance. Fear-based thinking is almost what's coming up a lot, and I think that that's just in the collective in general. But so your situation, we have the Ace of Swords. There's something good there's like a sense of victory or something good coming in here for you. Probably a change though, which I think is maybe what's triggering this Eight of Swords, because the rest of it feels really good. I just feel like there's this fear or worry or just kind of this like mindset. You might feel a little bit stuck or just like wanting to maybe control the change a little bit. It's more your mind though versus like the actions you're taking, because I feel like with the Ace of Swords, it's like you know that this is what's needed. Because your advice here is the Queen of Cups, so it's like just opening yourself up. Her cup is open. Okay, some decks, the Queen of Cups, her cup is closed. Okay, hers is open here, so it's like just be open, be receptive, allow things to come towards you. Okay, and be open to receiving them. Because I feel like there's something coming in. Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The Page of Wands is moving towards the Queen of Cups, so it's almost like be receptive to what's trying to come in here for you. Even Four of Pentacles, it's like you're holding back a little bit. There's a little bit of like defensive energy is what I'm picking up on for some reason here, Scorpio. Queen of Cups is definitely your energy though. Like it's just like, just let things happen. Just let things naturally kind of take place. I think there could be communication coming in here. Okay. Communication or a new path, a new journey. Okay. So let's clarify the cards on the table here for Scorpio. Let's get some more information here. That seems very kind of straightforward. Ace of Swords, we have the Four of Wands. Eight of Swords, we have the Death card. Yeah, it's like you're fearing this change, even though it's, you know, it's good for you. Four of Wands. Queen of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups. Be open to opportunities. And then we have the Page of Wands with the Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands is the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like this, I feel like it feels good to you, this change, but there's a fear of the change, if that makes any sense. It's not like I don't feel like you're not open to it. I just think there's a natural fear that's coming up for you of like, oh boy, this is a big one, right? Especially with the, like your energy with the Death card there showing up in your challenge. It's almost like the challenge is embracing the change. Even though that's what you're good at, and I think the positive side of this is that you're recognizing that this change is good and this is what needs to happen, and you're open to it. Because some people like are really not open to change, but I feel like Scorpios go through a lot of death and rebirth and changes naturally, that they're kind of used to it a little bit. Or if you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart or whatever. So I feel like you're open to this change because you know it's going to bring you good things, blossoming abundance, right? And even the Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, this is something really good. But there's still this like, there's still the fear that's popping up, or like a little bit of a worry. Okay. So I don't really feel like it's a big challenge. I just think it's something that's like, just don't get stuck in it, I think would be the biggest thing with the Eight of Swords. Transmute that energy and just push through it a little bit. But it feels like for some of you, it could be a relationship. I feel like there's opportunities or options coming in towards you. Just be open emotionally to things. Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups. Be open to see where things go. You know what I mean? Like, be very, again, it's more of like a receptive energy. And I think it's because it's like, allow yourself to feel things. Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups versus Eight of Swords being in your mind. Allow yourself to feel things out. Also to tap into that intuition and like to really tap into like how things are feeling for you and whether things feel right to you, okay? The Nine of Wands with the Page of Wands here makes me feel like you're at this moment where you can step into something new. Someone's going to put in possibly a lot of work, or they're very determined to come towards you as well, especially with the Knight of Wands here. Let me get one more here for this Nine of Wands for Scorpio. Why is this Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands here in their outcome? What is this about? The Star. This is what you've been working for, or what you've been wanting. So I think that's why the Nine of Wands is here. It's because it's been like you've had to really work through life to get to where, like, there's some sort of good news, a celebration of some sort, maybe even coming in here for you that like you've been fighting for. You've been going through life to try and get this, and it's like it's finally here. I think it's finally, again, that could be good news. You've been waiting on this, like hoping for it. Okay, with the Star here, we have the Three of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so it's like there's some sort of celebration and joy and like happiness that comes with whatever's coming in towards you in this change. Again, it could be something around a relationship or maybe a move or family. But regardless, with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords, it's like a victory of some sort. It's a celebration of like happiness. So this looks really good. I just think it's like, just allow the change to happen, be open to the change. Don't let yourself get wrapped up in your head about it. I think you're open to it. Like I said, you're open to this change. You're excited for this change. It's something that you've been hoping for. I don't know if it's like nerves. It could even be nerves. Nervous about the change, not so much worry or fear. It's like you're nervous about it, but you're ready for it. So this looks really good. So you might receive some sort of like communication around it this week if this is something you're expecting. If you're not expecting, then it could be kind of unexpected for you, but it does create a change in your life somehow. It could be a person, okay? A project, an idea, something that you want with the Star here. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's move on here to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius, what do they need to know for the week? There's something down here that I want to look at. Oh, we have Broken Heart, number 9. Looks like the Three of Swords for me. Sagittarius. And then we have the Masculine, number 42. So I'm getting kind of like a couple, so this is either you are hurt or the person you're dealing with is hurt, okay, one of the two. It also could be your ego is hurt in a situation, right, with that masculine energy. But let's kind of see, let's see what comes up in the tarot here. What's going on for Sag this week? We have the Knight of Cups. In your situation, your challenge is the Two of Pentacles. The advice is the Lovers. And the outcome is the Four of Swords. And then we have the Moon here at the bottom of the deck. Someone might be hiding how they feel. I don't feel like they're expressing it with the Moon here. So if someone's hurt in a situation, they might not be expressing that. There is kind of this like movement forward with the Knight of Cups. Like there could be someone expressing themselves or someone taking some sort of an action. It could be this masculine. Could also be you moving forward in something. The Two of Pentacles in your challenge kind of is like there's a challenge balancing something out or harmonizing something or yeah, balancing something out. Could be a change as well. Like a change is what's hard or challenging this week. Your advice is the Lovers. So choose wisely or choose what's in alignment is also what I'm getting. I don't know, there's some sort of healing that's happening here with the Four of Swords, or like taking a break. If you separate from someone, someone's upset about that. Or if someone separates from you, you're upset about it, something like that. Let's clarify these cards because it's kind of cryptic. Let's clarify the cards on the table for Sagittarius this week. What's going on here? Let's clarify these cards here. So the Knight of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords. Someone's going to say something. Two of Pentacles, we have the Five of Pentacles. Lovers, we have the Page of Swords. And the Four of Swords, we have the Moon again. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is a really interesting energy. It feels like someone's expressing themselves. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. But then there's also this energy of someone not expressing themselves. What is, let me see, what is this Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups? Five of Wands. Okay, so someone might be struggling to say this. You might also have like different people. Some of you might have two people that you have to choose from, or you have to choose in a situation, and you're trying to figure out what to do. I think you could hurt someone in the process here with the broken heart and the masculine. What's this? Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, Hermit, Queen of Cups. You got to figure out what you're putting your energy into and what you're not putting your energy into, I think, is part of this. It's, again, it's like choosing wisely. Some of you have a choice to make. And I think either you are going to get hurt in this situation or they're going to get hurt. Someone's going to get hurt by this. Or someone does, especially if there's like a third party, or there's like two people, like there's three people, like you might have a choice in people or something like that. Okay. I see you like really thinking about this at night a lot. Four of Swords and the Moon. You got to use your intuition here, I feel like, to make the right decision for yourself here, Sag. What is this Lovers, Page of Swords in the advice? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, again, choose wisely, invest wisely. Temperance. What's this Four of Swords and the Moon? Also, take your time in making a decision. Don't rush, okay? So the Four of Swords with the Moon, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Hanging Man. They're really trying to figure this out. We have the Devil. You're struggling to figure out a choice here. And it's almost like you're struggling with expressing something because maybe you're worried that you're going to hurt someone. It's a very... There's a hesitant energy here. Like, it's very like, oh, I don't know. Some of you are trying to distract yourself with work, trying to like almost like not pay attention to how you feel as well. Okay, so be cautious of that, because I think you need to maybe tap in. Clarify this masculine here for Sag. What's this masculine here? Two of Wands. This might be someone you're like in separation with, or someone you're going to distance yourself from. If someone, okay, so this is a very interesting message. It's kind of chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. It's very like all over the place. It feels like there's a decision, you needing to decide what's right for yourself, whether you're going to continue to invest in something or whether you're not. I feel like whoever, I feel like it's the other person is this masculine, that they're wanting to come towards you. They're wanting to reconcile. They're wanting to communicate. I think they're hurt by this and they're not wanting to maybe like let this go. You're having to figure out if you are wanting to continue this or not. I feel like this is coming up around the full moon, okay, with the moon energy here. And the Four of Swords, it's like you could be really like thinking about this, trying to hash out the details. It's like you're really trying to make, again, like a good decision where it's like investing your energy wisely, like what's the right decision to make. But I think you're struggling with it. Like not sure what to do. And that's where I feel like it's like, take your time, don't rush this. I almost feel like maybe, I don't know, I feel like maybe the other person knows what's up. If you haven't told them anything, I feel like they kind of know something's going on here. Yeah, I don't think you've told them yet how you feel or what you're thinking. You're struggling with it. You're wanting to say something, but there's this, like, you haven't yet. I think the time is coming where you're going to have to say something to this person. But I think you're almost like hesitant because it's like, one, wanting to make a good decision, but also I think you know that this might hurt them, or like, I don't really feel like there's any bad blood here. I just actually feel like it's just something that you might not want to put your time and energy into anymore. So very interesting message, Sag. I've had like very weird readings today. But I think that it's like you're really having to figure out if you want to continue to invest your time and energy into a relationship here with someone. So choose wisely, take your time in choosing, and don't rush that process. There might be some clarity that comes around the full moon. Okay, so take that as it resonates, okay? So that's what I have for you, Sag. We're going to move on to Capricorn here. Let's see what is going on for Capricorn this week. 13th to the 19th. Let's see, Capricorn. What is going on here for Capricorn? We have appreciation, number 15. And we have assessing, number 9. So I feel like you've really looked at a situation, you're appreciating what it's given you or what it's brought to you up until this point. Like you're really kind of looking at something and it's almost like having a sense of gratitude, okay? Some of you could be reflecting on the past year even, I'm hearing. Like just kind of doing some stuff to prepare you for 2022. But let's see what's coming up here in the tarot. You got the Five of Swords in your situation. Your challenge is Temperance. Your advice is the Eight of Pentacles, and your outcome is the Hanged Man. We have the Five of Wands here at the bottom. Some of you, there's like changes happening with the 2 5s here. I feel like there's maybe need for more gratitude here. You could be struggling with accepting something or appreciating where something is in your life. I feel, and I'm saying that with the Temperance, you might also just like be lacking some patience, especially if you're working on something. Okay, so like there's a need to kind of like surrender to the process a little bit. So you could kind of be in this like weird pivotal change, like of like an in-between. The Eight of Pentacles in your advice is almost like making me feel like you need to assess or look at this situation differently or more in depth. Like you're kind of missing the point is almost what I feel. Okay. Missing the point. I feel like with the Five of Swords, it's like there's some sort of like ego kind of getting in the way of like not appreciating where you're at right now, but needing to reevaluate and look at things from a different perspective, especially with the Hanged Man here. Okay. I feel like there's a need to kind of surrender to the process, allow things to happen naturally. But there's the challenge is being patient and being like in harmony and in balance with Temperance here. I feel like you're maybe trying to create something and it's like it hasn't happened yet. Like you haven't fully been able to do that yet. It's like you're frustrated with maybe where your path is or where your journey is at, even though you've done a lot of work and there's a lot of work to do, but it's like, be grateful for where you've been up until this point with the assessing. And that's going to help you move forward to where you're going. Let's clarify the cards on the table here for Capricorn. We have the Queen of Wands with the Five of Swords. We have the Six of Cups with Temperance. We have the Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. For some reason I want to pull that one, so I'm going to pull it. We have the Hanged Man with the Ace of Swords. And we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Yeah, there's like a divine timing, like being patient. It's like if something hasn't fully come to completion yet, it's because it wasn't the right time. It wasn't meant to happen at this point in your life. It's almost like your ego is getting in the way. Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, where it's like you're thinking that things should be farther along than they are. I do feel like you've worked hard for this. It's not that you're not putting in energy and effort. There's not like that type of an energy. It's just more that, I don't know, it's like you're trying to bring something to reality and create something. Some of you, there's something from your past that you need to heal with the Six of Cups and Temperance and your challenge. Let me see what the Six of Cups is about. Why is the Six of Cups here? We have the Sun. You guys always get Leo energy. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, something's being brought up. It could be a money thing. Something with regards to your stability. Could be a father figure as well, the Sun and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so, but needing to heal something, I feel that's being brought to the surface. It's almost like needing to be more like allowing, accepting. So healing like I don't know, there's like some sort of like, almost like a masculine wound. Like a masculine energy. Your advice here is the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Like, keep investing time and energy into the things that you're working on. Keep putting in the effort. Things are going to pay off. You just have to keep putting in the effort. I feel like that's your advice, is like, just keep on the path that you're on, and eventually you're going to have this victory. Ace of Swords with the Hanged Man in your outcome. But you have to like surrender to the process, like allow things to happen as they should instead of trying to force things. Like, I feel like this is all about like not being in life, not being where you want to be in life. Like, how am I not there yet? You're doing everything you can to create this for yourself, which is great. You're putting in the effort, you're putting in the energy, but keep doing it. Why is this Five of Swords with the Queen of Wands here? The Moon. Yeah, fears, worries, like stresses that, I don't know, you're not going to get to where you want to go. Like, I think that there's like this doubt that's maybe creeping in. It's like, why have I not been able to accomplish the goals and the dreams that I have? I've been putting in the work, I've been putting in the effort, but like, why is it not working? And I think it's just like, appreciate where you're at, appreciate the progress you've made up until this point, because I think if you look back of this whole year of what you've been able to accomplish for yourself, you'd be surprised at all the things that you have accomplished. And all of those small things build up to big things. So appreciating those and keep putting in the energy and the work. Like, don't stop now, right? And don't stop just because you're frustrated either. So that's kind of what I have for you, Capricorn. I feel like it's going to work out. You just have to like, it's almost like a be patient. Like, don't have to like, it's not going to show up right away. It might even show up when you least expect it with the Hanging Man. Like, some of you, it's like when you shift your perspective, you're going to realize that you did a lot of really good things and you're on the right path. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully that resonated. If not, again, you can check out your other signs, okay? So let's move on to Aquarius. Let's see what Aquarius needs to know for the week. What does Aquarius need to know this week? We have a man holding a heart, which would be the King of Cups in this deck for me. And we have resistance. 45 and 25. So you're holding on very tightly. It's either to someone or your heart. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius here this week. What's going on for Aquarius here? We have the Empress in your situation. The challenge is the Five of Swords. Your advice is the Ace of Wands, and your outcome is the Five of Wands. And we have the Ten of Swords. Some of you are holding on to a person that you need to let go of. Man holding a heart and resistance. I feel like you're holding on to this person because you're showing up as the Empress. So this makes me feel like there's something you're holding on to that you need to like let go of. You really want this. I think that that's the problem with the Five of Swords being in your challenge. I feel like you really want this to work. So there's almost like this win or lose, I'm going to make something happen. And I don't think that that is the energy that you need to be in. Your advice is the Ace of Wands. It's time for something new. New spark, new inspiration. I think you're going to have a lot of options with the Five of Wands in your outcome here. But it's also going to be a bit of a challenge for you to do this. Like, I think that there's going to be, again, with the Empress and the Five of Wands, this makes me feel like you're going to be, like, there's going to be people giving you a lot of attention here, but I feel like you got to let something go. There's something with the Ten of Swords, yeah, Lovers, Hierophant, some sort of a relationship or a person here that you got to let go of. Aquarius, who are you holding on to? Let's clarify the cards here for Aquarius on the table. What are these cards here? What are they saying this week for Aquarius? Yep, Empress with the Seven of Wands, Five of Swords with the Four of Swords, Four of Cups with the Ace of Wands, and Nine of Wands with the Five of Wands. Six of Wands here, though, at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to be overcoming these challenges. I think that you're going to be getting a lot of attention from people, which honestly could be a bit exhausting. I think there might be a lot of like trial and error of like dating people, getting to know people, like that sort of thing. But you're kind of closed off with the Empress and the Seven of Wands. It makes me feel like there is like, I think that there's definitely a need to hold yourself in high regard. Like, I think that if this is you, you're probably not having a problem with that. But I do feel like there's a little bit of like holding back. There's resistance here. And I think it's like resistance to maybe a new person. Okay. Or resisting going towards a new person. Ace of Wands, Four of Cups is like, give it a shot. You don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Like, try it out. See what it's like. You know, you don't have to, like, you know, it's like going on a date. You don't have to keep dating them. You just have to be open to it. I think that that's probably your biggest message, is like being open. Because with the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords in your advice, this is almost like your challenge, I think, is like this, it's almost like ego, like needing to have what you want. There's like this it's almost like a weird dominant type energy, even though you're showing up as the Empress. Okay, like I have to get what I want. I have this idea with this Four of Swords of like what I want. This is what I've been thinking of. This is what I've always wanted. So it's on my mind. There's opportunities in front of you. There's opportunities around you. Six of Wands, Page of Cups, Two of Swords. Like the universe is bringing you opportunities, but it's like you might not be open to them, because I think you're holding on to an idea of someone or an actual person. Yeah, we have the Tower here. What's that about? What's this Tower here for Aquarius? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be a new opportunity that comes in here for you. We have the Death card, but you got to let go of something else. Yeah, this like thing that this person or this thing that you're holding on to is preventing you from moving forward. So you're holding on to an idea of a person or an actual person that you think you want, but it's actually holding you back from finding what is meant for you in something long-term as well with the Ace of Pentacles. There's a good stable offer coming in here that I feel like actually has a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry even, okay? But for some reason you're just like, no, that's not what I want though. It's like that type of energy. It's almost like you're judging the book by the cover. Is that, yeah. It's coming towards you though. Chariot, King of Cups. Some of you, there's just a person here that you're resisting. It could be a King of Cups. But for some reason you're not, I don't know, it's like you don't think they're your type or something like that. They're going to keep fighting for you. They're not going to give up. They're going to keep persevering. 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. They're going to keep pursuing you. So if there's resistance towards someone, it's because you're holding yourself back. There's some sort of like, there's something in your mind about this where you're like, no, it was like you haven't even given it a shot. Very interesting. This one seems very clear, other than I'm not sure if this is a person you're holding on to or this is resistance of you stepping into something new. Regardless, you're resisting something new. I just don't know if the person that's here is the new one or if the person here is the old one that you're holding on to. Are they new or old? This Page of Cups. So this person's new. So there's a new person in your life that you're not opening yourself up to. This person thinks you are very attractive. They're very attracted to you. Empress, Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And I feel like their offer is genuine. It's sincere. But for some reason you're resisting them. They feel new, like a new person. I honestly think it's like something where you're just like, they're not my type, or this isn't going to work. They're not good enough. I don't know, something like that. Like it's got kind of like this ego-y vibe to it is almost what I'm picking up here. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully that resonates. I would say just be open. Be open. You never know where it'll take you. You don't have to you don't have to commit yourself to that person. It's just a matter of like being open to that opportunity, right? So that's what I have for you. We're going to move on to Pisces. Let's see what is going on for you this week. What is going on for Pisces this week? What do they need to know? We have storm warning, number 10. And then we have nourishment, number 7. I feel like there's a change with the storm warning. That's what it feels like. It's like a change, a disruption. We have the King of Cups as your situation, which could be you with that water energy. Your challenge is the Sun. Your advice is the King of Swords, and your outcome is the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. I kind of feel like there's something really good coming in here for you. I don't know if it comes in quickly with the storm warning or like I'm kind of, the saying that I got was bull in a china shop. Like it kind of like, I don't know if it comes out of nowhere. Your situation with the King of Cups. So there's some sort of, I kind of just feel like this is you. I feel like there's emotions here. There's like good feelings here, but there's something mental. I feel like you might have to make a decision. With the Sun, I feel like your challenge is like taking action or seeing something clearly. Your advice is the King of Swords. So there's a sense of having confidence and believing and knowledge and information, like knowing something. And with the Two of Swords, it makes me feel like you're going to have the control to make a decision here. This feels like, I don't know, stepping towards something. Let's clarify these cards because these are kind of an interesting combo. We have the King of Cups with the Strength, the Sun with the Star, the Four of Cups with the King of Swords, and the Five of Swords with the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. There's something coming in here, but you're holding back, maybe? I feel like your challenge with the Sun and the Star is like stepping towards this. Your challenge is like accepting this energy or being receptive to this energy. Because I feel like you're holding back There's an opportunity here. King of Swords, Four of Cups. It's like your advice, I feel, is to learn more about this opportunity, or kind of like investigate it, think about it, look at it, be open to it. You don't have to accept it, but just like see where it's at. The Two of Swords with the Five of Swords. I feel like you're going to kind of get in your head around something. Why is this Five of Swords, Two of Swords in the outcome for Pisces? The World. And then we have the Six of Cups. Some of you just don't want to let go of the past, or don't want to let go of something else in order to step towards this. There's an opportunity here with the Four of Cups, but why is the Sun and the Star here in a challenge? The Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. Again, it's like the choice aspect of accepting something. Yeah, your challenge is moving forward. I feel like you're struggling to accept something, or to, it feels like accepting. I feel like there's something that can make you really happy, nourishment, but it comes with a change. And so you're having a hard time going towards it, accepting it, embracing it. With the King of Cups and the Strength, we have the Two of Wands and the Chariot. So you're resisting moving forward. You're also needing a lot of courage to move down this path. And I think that it could be scary. Like, this kind of feels like, well, what if it, doesn't work out, kind of thing. I feel like you maybe need more information on this, or talking about it or something like that might be beneficial, like to process it. It feels like you have to process something. Yeah, the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles, like really needing to figure something out. I feel like you're unclear or unsure. And because it requires you to walk, I feel like it requires you to walk away from one thing in order to step towards this. So you're like, well, I don't want to leave this other thing behind. What if this doesn't work out? Or what if this doesn't nourish me? What if this doesn't bring me good things? What is this nourishment card for Pisces? Why is nourishment here? Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, the Hermit. I feel like something really good is coming out. Like, maybe some of you have been in a tough space. Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, really felt defeated or just depleted emotionally. And this, I feel like, is going to, whatever this is, it's going to nourish your soul with the Hermit here and the nourishment. It makes me feel like it's going to make you feel good. It's going to, like, I don't know, it's going to change your situation. This is kind of a weird, cryptic mess. I've been getting weird messages all freaking day with this reading. What is this? Storm warning? Three of Swords. The Emperor. Something's changing. I feel like there could be, again, leaving a relationship, leaving something behind, or someone's already left you and now you have to move on and you're like unsure of it. There's a need for you to have the confidence to step towards the unknown. Be open to new relationships, better relationships. And some of you really need to look after yourself. Nourishment and the Hermit could be like self-care, needing to look after yourself. So look after yourself. Allow yourself to move forward. I feel like once you kind of gain control of your emotional space with the King of Cups, that's going to help you move forward. Okay, so if you're affected emotionally, or you've got some sadness, some loss, Five of Cups, some fears, Moon, needing to heal those so that you can move forward. That's what it feels like. So really look after yourself this week, Pisces. I feel like there's an opportunity coming in. I don't know if you're ready for it, but I think there's going to be an opportunity that could come in. Be open. You can be protective if that's how you feel. Okay, you don't have to dive into something right away. Again, like, get to know the situation before really kind of, I feel like there's something you're unsure about. So go with how you feel. Okay, but I feel like a lot of you are closing out something old and needing to heal from it. Anything else? Yeah, Judgment. Queen of Swords, letting go of the past. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So a lot of you are letting go of something, and it's all about like refreshing your own energy, revitalizing your own energy, healing yourself, and preparing yourself to move forward. There may be a new opportunity that's going to be coming in towards you that you might not be aware of with the Moon and the Four of Cups. Like you might not see this coming. But you're going to be closing out a chapter. This could be in the new year as well with the World here. Like maybe in the new year, there's going to be something good coming up. So by the end of December, you might have healed from this to be able to move forward. So I feel like something happened here, Pisces, that was kind of a little challenging, maybe a bit of a change that didn't feel overly great with that Three of Swords and the storm warning there, but it's like now time to recharge your own and replenish your own energy, nourish your soul, so that you can move forward to something better. So it sounds like you guys are going to be doing a lot of healing work. It's been coming up a lot for a lot of signs, but I think it's this full moon and the eclipse and stuff. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. So hopefully that resonates. Again, you guys can check out your sun, moon, rising, and we'll kind of go from there. But that's what I have you guys for the weekly reads. Again, mid-December readings. The last 4 are going to be out tomorrow. And then we're going to have the full moon reading, 2022 readings, all that good stuff. Okay, so there's lots coming. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.